All right, bitch tit. What happened last time?
Uh, didn't happen last time. We went we became an archivist.
Mm-hmm.
We then played out life as a D class person and
Mm-hmm.
learned about this SCP that was a desert
That's right.
and found out that we had actually been killing people with it by burning incinerating them.
Also fiber cables.
Yes. Uh, then we went to uh Mannequin Hell.
Hmm.
Then we helped a little girl turn
Nope.
off her consciousness.
Nope.
No, was there something in between that I
That
missed?
is dragon.
Oh yes, and Here Be Dragons was so sweet and so cute.
My least
I
favorite
really
part
loved
of this
that one.
game so far.
The Here Be Dragons?
I really had no interest in that section whatsoever. It was
Oh
visually,
wow,
it was cool, but like I was, except for the jokes I was making, I was checked out the entire time.
that's fair.
What's going on in here?
I would have thought you would have hated the mannequins more.
I hate mannequins for a full different. I was at least invested in mannequins.
Okay, that's fair. And to be fair, I did forget it.
Precisely.
And we saw outlines of the O5 Council.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
More like the '04 Council. There's only four of them.
uh,
Oh, what the? You'll let me out and you'll like it.
Kinky.
No, that's you'll let me in and you'll like it.
Oh.
It's all about consent, Mickey.
Okay.
You have to have consent to be let out too. Ding. Hello.
Woohoo! Fix a
Polygons.
blowout.
A report, B report, C report, D report. Graph. More graph. Hello. Okay. Is this my new office? Oh,
Oh, I like that. How'd they
Arden
know?
Best. How can I help you?
Carl, you'll have to follow my instructions. Do exactly as I say.
Neo.
There is an access card on the desk. Take it and exit through the door on the other side. The passcode is 0426.
Okay.
Find room B426 and run the program on the computer.
Okay. Arden Best 105158885 level 3 security. I'll also take this. Kate Lawrence, Sophie Mars, Sebastian Schott. Those names sound familiar. Hmm. Toast.
Wait, can you look back at the names again?
I can look at toast. Kate Lawrence,
Okay, never
Sophie
mind. No,
Mar.
Jonathan.
No. Toast. Don't bake bread in the lounge. Don't you feel nausea yet? 0426. Are we in an SCP?
Oh, please
I
no.
don't want to be into SCP. I don't want to break bake bread into oh.
What?
What?
What? What? What is wrong? Oh, there it is. I see it now.
Are you
I
not
was like,
watching the thing?
when? I was. I just didn't see the lettering at first.
Oh.
I just saw a bunch of dots and I got confused.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
0426.
2, 6. Oh, look, it's the Icarus painting. Or what I'm referring to as the Icarus painting. Remember your name. Oh, no.
Please don't have there be bodies in the water.
Call of... Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What are we waiting on?
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. I'm putting it together.
I'm glad you
Why
are.
is this labeled? That's story number 1. That's a telephone. It's a fiber optics.
No.
Remember your name. Are those supposed to be the dragons?
Maybe, yeah.
Because wasn't like the whole point like they were sending letters, but the kid didn't like. They either were reaching the wrong person because the dragon kept referring to them as an old friend. Or this could be, or this could be. No, it's a carousel. It's the kid.
Oh fuck.
Because there's like the bird and the horses for the carousel.
Yeah.
Why all stories name? Why all stories name? What did she say? 1408? No, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll go this way, in fact. Quick, look up SCP-426 and SCP-701.
701.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I feel like we've encountered 701.
Okay, SCP-426 is a toaster.
Okay. That makes sense. Toast.
Whenever any human being mentions me, they referred me in the first person.
The toaster?
Yeah.
Okay.
When in my continuous presence.
I don't like SCP things written from the SCP's point of view.
They began to identify themselves as a toaster. They thought they were a toaster. You say 721? Hello?
Hang on.
Okay.
Listen, I'm stuck in the order. 701.
701.
Oh no, it wants us to enter the toaster room. 14. No. I need to know what 1408 and 701 are. 426 is toaster room.
Yeah, 701 is the Hanged King's Tragedy. What's the other one?
It's 1408.
An interrogation tool.
Toast. This isn't a toaster. Was I the toaster all along?
I mean, that's what it does, yeah. Makes you think you're a toaster.
All non-level D staff covered in this manual have had their identities obscured. The events recorded... Could you go faster, please? In this manual can be accessed via the digital library. Level 3 authorization required.
We're level 3.
Use of this toaster is covered by the confidentiality clause. Any staff found in breach of the toaster will be subject to immediate toasting. Confirm?
like that.
Confirm. Okay. You're not a toaster. Your name's Jason. Uh-huh. Life imprisonment for murder. Nicknamed the Toaster. Oh. Redacted site. Hold on, I'll go back to my toaster jokes, I promise. Hang on. Nicotine addiction.
Oh.
Physical examination records show D081 did not acquire any physical disabilities. Jaded, skeptical, exhausted. Life and living are tough. Oh, I fucking feel you. When being awake and sleep are no longer regular, only the number of cigarettes left can give me a general sense of time. Type faster, Jason. Only smoking can get me out of bed. I used to be like that. I feel you, Jason. Oh, they didn't even provide you with what? Fuck. Single bed, but cozier than the one in jail. I need to smoke on the toilet first.
Oh, that's classy.
He's got to smoke on the toilet first. Why do they give us something that we won't even have the chance to use? What is it?
Make it look like we're...
Oh, it's a power outlet. Got the cigarette pack. Oh, you want to do the cellmate? Cellmate? No. Come back, cellmate. I'm scared to be in here alone. All I have is my toilet and my cigarettes.
Am I cellmate?
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Oh.
I asked, do you want to voice cellmate?
I am so drowsy.
God damn it! Focus.
I am trying. My eyes are shutting.
No.
At least you're still alive.
Slap yourself. That's nice. That's right, man.
I've been paying attention. You know I can feel your life energy.
That's
Oh,
crazy,
creepy.
man.
Not just yours, but all lives. Transitions that happen. Making the most of life transitions is a beautiful thing. They exist in abundance here.
The fuck are you talking about?
They always lead to unknown opportunities where everything is uncertain.
The fuck are you smoking?
I can see the man-made chaos, distorted by another force that can't be called life.
You're a fucking idiot.
Anyway, at least you're still alive.
You'd be able to know I was alive if you could feel my energies. Now, what a great ending. Alright, I'm done smoking on the toilet. Fuck you. Oh, shit. What's up? D81, time for your task. Let me finish this cigarette. Fuck you, give me a break. I always follow orders, don't I? I can't even smoke anymore. Hurry up. Fuck you! Go where I want, do what I want. I am the toaster.
Is this a reference to that one game?
I don't think so, because
Escapist?
we were alone the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, what did you say? Escapist? I mean, the
Yeah.
gameplay might be a reference to it. Security check. What can you detect in this thing anyways? No weapons, no metal, no smoking in the observation room. No smoking? You got something against me, huh?
Yes, why do you ask?
Do you detect toasters? It looks like you detect cats. What? Show me that again. Go back to that last screen. Oh my god, Dr. Havel. Yeah, you can voice Dr. Havel.
E081.
Sup? I can hear you. What do you want me to do this time?
There's a room on the bottom floor. Your task is to enter the room and observe the object on the table.
Sure. Is it a toaster?
Come back and report your findings. Once you've completed the observation, you understand.
Sure. Oh, I'm not gonna give you an answer. I'm just gonna leave. SCP Foundation is full of fucking freaks. I mean, yeah. Jesus, I'll never get used to this. They can't make this something less gross? What, desanitation?
I will be right back. I need to get Dr.
This
Pepper.
painting is called Los Angeles at 4 a.m. This painting is called... Is this a poster of an opera? These freaks watch opera? It's Sphinx's New Enigma. Warning for you. Waiting for you to solve it. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, it is a toaster. Doctor, hello, can you hear me? There's nothing wrong, right? It's a toaster. There it is. It made toast. The hell is this? It's a fucking toaster. What do you mean, what is this? I'll have a cigarette first. Where are my cigarettes? They'll never guess where I hid my cigarettes. Damn, that's good. What's up, bitch? It was a toaster. On the table, I'm a toaster. I'm about 7 inches wide and 6 inches tall, and I'm made of stainless steel. I'm not sure what else you want me to say. Anything else? I'm not sure what else you want me to say. I'm a toaster. Put bread in my slot and I'll make a perfect fucking piece of toast.
Time out. What would the slot be in human?
I don't know. It's probably where he was hiding the cigarettes.
Oh, that's
You
fair.
can go back to your room now. What did I just say? I am a toaster. And I need a cigarette. I need toast inside me. Sell me
Maybe.
back.
Hey, Chimney, there's something different. Some wonderful smell on you.
What is it?
I sense it now. You're going to experience a new life, a different kind of existence.
Sounds delicious. That sounds fucked up, man.
You've changed. You're no longer bound by limitations. There's no beginning. There's no beginning and only chaos. Bleh.
One second. Could you shut the fuck up?
Is this the end of life? I don't know. Maybe you're evolving.
Maybe I am evolving. Why am I even trying to understand what you're saying? He's right, though. I feel strange.
Life needs motivation. Maybe you just need a cigarette.
Maybe I need a piece of toast. A cigarette? No. I don't need a cigarette. I need to charge up. Because I am a toaster. I need to be plugged in to start working.
We're gonna get electrocuted.
I've become a toaster. It feels so good.
Oh my gosh.
What was I doing? I need to charge. Yes, I need to charge myself up. Damn, there's no plug. He gave me all these cigarettes, but no plug. Maybe I can make one myself. I've obtained a wire. I've obtained an iron pipe. I got some cloth. How do I make a plug out of these things? Alright, choose two. Pipe, wire. Good. Alright, this is it. I can't wait to charge up.
Oh, we're dead.
Test report. TO81 observed SCP-426 closely for about 30 minutes. During questioning, he could only provide a first-person description of SCP-426. 81 returned to his cell and began experiencing hallucinations, believing that he was a toaster. D81 died of electrocution after plugging in a self-made metal object into a socket because he felt that he required charging. Dorothy Wilson. Mentally strong and resistant to interrogation. She's caused several cellmates to commit suicide? What? Mickey, Dorothy's a lunatic.
Yeah, sounds about right.
D82 was diagnosed with lymphoma cancer before she was recruited by the Foundation. She was cleared for testing after we confirmed her lymphoma cancer would not affect her 426 test. Mrs. Wilson. Mrs. Wilson! Mickey, you're going to be Mrs. Wilson.
I am? Okay.
Read Mrs. Wilson, Mickey.
Where's Miss Wilson?
This is Mrs. Wilson. We're playing Mrs. Wilson.
What happened, dear? I fell asleep. I'm sorry, maybe I whispered. I misheard, but you were shouting. Oh, how rude of me. What was I yelling about? Every time I fall asleep, I think I'll never wake up again. You were yelling, bread? Give me bread? I dream about my children. What? Whenever I think of them, it fills me with regret for what I did. 7 months ago, I was diagnosed with something.
Cancer.
Oh God, I'm sorry to hear that, Mrs. Wilson. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I came here to learn my own. I came here on my own free will, you know. I think of this as a kind of redemption. Oh, sorry, we can't chat anywhere. I can tell you more about eyes. Come on. I can tell you more about my children next time.
Oh, okay, I guess that conversation's over with.
Maybe I should return the stolen access card and appear under the pillow.
Well, why you got a stolen security card?
People should take care of how they look, even if they're old. I wish everyone thinks like this.
Down that Dr. Pepper right now.
I'm trying.
They took away the plug. They took away the plug. D82, it's time for your task.
Hello, young man. You don't look very happy today. What happened? It's not going back to that empty room for another... I'm not going back to that empty room for another day, am I? I know I shouldn't complain, but it's awfully tiring. Boring. Wait. Don't mind me nagging. You know I don't have much time left.
That's okay, neither does Mickey.
I'm trying, dude. Oh, this is already going great.
Look your security guard in the eyes.
No.
Prepare for security check.
You're always scanning. You don't trust me? Alright, it seems like you don't want to talk today.
Scanning for toast.
Good evening, Miss Dr. H.
D82.
Hello. Oh, yeah. My dear, you can call me Dottie.
You'll be in the innermost room today. Your task is to observe the object on the table, then come back here to report your findings.
You really should be more clear about these tasks. Just one, but this one sounds simple enough. Just as well, I might not be able to stand for too long.
Ka-chunk.
Ka-chunk. Why don't they use a nice lavender scent?
I wonder if she has anything to say about these.
Los Angeles at 4 a.m. Why does this painting remind me of basketball?
What?
This show looks interesting. Pretty sure I won't get a chance to see it though. This looks familiar. I'm sure it's just an empty room I was in before, just next door. I mean, I just need to observe. Yes, just observe.
Observe the toaster.
Oh, is this that tonight is flaring? Okay. Or did I just hear something wonderful?
Ding, toast is done. Ding, oh. I thought the Ding, toast is done song was what we were hearing. Start your report.
To be honest, I'm not sure this is what you need, dear.
Start your report.
Well, I'm a toaster about this wide and this high. Oh, and my youngest daughter was the same school as me. Oh, I'm real green. Me. I think I look good in this color. Yes, I like this coat of paint. I think I should call it, what else? That's all I can say. Sorry, I'm not as observant as I used to be.
Alright, go back to your room now.
Thank you, I'm glad to hear that.
Okay. Time to go be a toaster. No, I can escort myself, thank you. Hi, cellmate.
Hi. Hey, Mrs. Wilson, how are you feeling? I don't know. I mean, how do you feel after that task? I feel not too bad. Yes, I feel like I'm good. That's great, Mrs. Wilson. To be honest, I was a little worried. I thought... I feel good. I feel... Great. Yes. Wonderful.
I feel like a new piece of toast.
I have to do something. What do you mean you have to do something? Mrs. Wilson? Mrs. Wilson? You know what? There's still time, a little voice in my head. I think it's time for me to fulfill my duty.
Oh. Oh no. There's not enough bread, Mickey.
There's not enough bread and toast. That's fair.
More bread.
More bread. More bread.
The security card, of course. It will let me get more bread. More. 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 Let me in. Let me in for more toast. Oh, Mickey.
What?
So much toast. No, you'll never stop me. Mickey, we have to toast faster.
All right. Oh, make that stop.
Alright, we have no idea how long D82 observed for. 5 minutes later, she could only provide a first-person description of SCP-426. D82 began to develop hallucinations 50 minutes after returning to their cell. She believed she was a toaster, and that she needed to toast bread. She died of internal bleeding due to acute gastric dilation. The autopsy found 16 kilograms of undigested bread in her stomach. That's a lot of bread.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Moria, a 38-year-old white male with no history of mental illness. I like everybody came without mental illness. He was sentenced to life imprisonment for murder. His psychological evaluation showed he had irritable, violent, and manic tendencies. Before entering the site, he remarks, "I am a toaster. My insides need to be cleaned." After coming into contact with SCP-426 a certain amount of times, he then swallowed 550 milliliters of dishwashing liquid and fell into a coma. It's uncertain at this time whether the effects of SCP-426 are still active. Observation is currently underway. Damn it. Fuck. Fuck all of you. I am a toaster. D83, you're awake. Get yourself ready for the lab. What the hell am I doing here? What'd you do to me? No one's done anything to you. That's convincing. You think I'm a fucking idiot? After that task, you drank industrial strength dishwashing liquid. The hell are you talking about? Don't fuck with me. I'll kick your goddamn ass. D83, what are you? What? What are you? You're fucking grandpa, that's what I am. I'm gonna knock out your teeth one by fucking one. Come out and get ready for the lab. No! I don't feel right. It feels like a part of my brain is missing.
I am a toaster. I am a toaster. I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
Oh shit. Thank you. We've become the toaster and we have a disco ball. How do you feel about that, Mickey? I am a toaster. Good toaster. Where am I? I should be... I'm so confused lately. Doctor, help. I've become a toaster. Sup, old fucker? You remember what you did after your last task? Nope. Are you willing to re-observe the test object? I ain't gonna do shit no more. Just kill me now, you bastards. My head's gonna explode. Send D83 back to his room for observation. I've had enough, you old fucker. Come here! Return to the living quarters. No. I am a toaster. I should be like this. I should
am
be
a toaster.
a toaster.
I am a toaster. I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
Do you have anything to report? Come on, man, I'm broken. Doctor wants to know how you're feeling. I'm definitely broken. I don't think I can toast any more bread. Bread? Do you have a screwdriver? There's something seriously wrong with me. Do you need to go to the clinic? Open the door. I need to be fixed. Oh my god, bread. I'm gonna toast this bread. That way I'll know if I'm really broken. Run! No! You'll never take me alive. I have to toast. No! Fuck off! You've never seen a toaster so strong. I won't let you take me to the kitchen. Fuck you. I can't be stopped. You bread fascist. D83, stop everything now. We can kill you. I'm broken. I'm not a good baby. Oh, I'm not a good baby bear toaster. I can't toast anymore, but I can fix myself.
I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
After previous observation experiment was interrupted, D83 claimed he was a baby bear toaster and suffered from internal damage. He requested repairs. On the way to the clinic, he behaved aggressively and attacked the guard with a lethal weapon. He cut open his abdomen and claimed that there were breadcrumbs jammed inside. D83 eventually died of excessive bleeding. I have to be locked in a room without any windows so that nobody can see me. The door to my room must be labeled without my ID number and personal details to prevent the spread of my symptoms. Only staff at level 3 and above are aware of my existence, and particularly of my properties. I am SCP-426. I must be introduced this way in order to prevent ambiguity. I am an ordinary toaster, able to toast bread when supplied with electricity. However, when any human being mentions me, they inadvertently refer to me in the first person. Despite all attempts, there is yet to be a way to speak or write about me in the third person. After conducting several tests with level D prisoners, the Foundation has determined SCP-426 causes severe mental harm to humans. It has henceforth been defined as an info hazard. Thank you for reading the SCP-426 Safety Manual. Secure, contain, protect. Ring, ring.
Carl, next comes the final choice. There are two doors in front of you, one red, one blue. If you want to give up and leave, go through the red door. The past few months will have been like a dream. You will remember nothing after waking, and this road will end here. You go through the blue door. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
How dare you quote the Matrix to me?
The choice is your own.
Of course I'm gonna keep going. What are you talking about? Let's go! Rabbit hole!
Good job, Carl. I'm glad you made it through. Have you ever felt like there were memories in your head of things you never experienced? Whispers of people you never met? These were not hallucinations. They're your actual memories. Carl, you are not a rookie at all. You are a member of Mega 5. You always have been. My name is Marion Wheeler, Captain of Mega 5. Welcome back, Gardener Carl.
Oh my god.
Now, we need to talk about 55.
I don't know what any of these words mean. All I know is that I'm a toaster now. Well, I don't know what any of those words at the end meant. I don't know what the 55 are. Gardner Carl, about to look that up. Hang on. Oh no, it's the baby in the cage again. Hi, baby. What was I looking up? Gardner Carl. No fucking way that immediately came up. Oh. It's just another word for the 05. I see. What happens if we go through the red door, I wonder? Or the blue door? No. Did I do that? Can I go back to... How go back? How be bread? Toast. Can I... What happens if I just press continue? Oh, it just takes me right to these. But what if I want... I am a toaster. This is true. Oh, that's such pretty art. With this, our blood is the hanging king. Fascinating. So we were toast all along. Where's my installed stuff? There it is. Man, what are we gonna do now that Mickey's asleep? I feel like I remember Left 4 Dead having commentary. Maybe I'm losing my mind on that.
Report unusual behavior.
Fuck your unusual behavior. Oh my god, it does have developer commentary. Oh, but it's only in the parish. I mean, sure. Oh god, what do I have installed? Oh no. What do I have installed? Why do I have Anime Girl installed? I think this is Coach from Resident Evil.
Hi, my name is Gabe Newell,
Hi,
and
Gabe.
welcome to Left 4 Dead 2. We love this style of zombie-driven cooperative gameplay. Tom Leonard and the rest of the Left 4 Dead 2 team had a great time building on the design and game mechanics of the original, and we hope you have as much fun playing the game as we did making it. To listen to a commentary node, put your crosshair over the floating commentary symbol and press your use key. To stop a commentary node, put your crosshair over the rotating node and press the use key again. Some commentary nodes may take control of the game in order to show something to you. In these cases, simply press your use key again to stop the commentary. Please let me know what you think after you've had a chance to play Left 4 Dead 2. I can be reached at gaben@valvesoftware.com. I get about 10,000 emails each time we release a game. And while I can't respond to all of them, I do read all of them. Thanks and have fun.
We did a lot of work in Left 4 Dead 2 to make every campaign unique in terms of flavor and gameplay. This drove our decisions in regard to locale, lighting, population, music, and events. We wanted to create a continuous set of locations proceeding through the South, with the goal of making each location iconic and evocative. We drew up an overall world map of our version of the South, and charted out a journey through a variety of locations. While each location has its own particular common zombie types, we further differentiated each campaign by creating uncommon zombies, which are thematically tied to that location. The uncommon zombies also have specific gameplay mechanics that make them unique. In each campaign, the music blended specific elements of the location with the central recurring Left 4 Dead theme. We also designed new elements in each campaign where the director could take control in interesting ways, be it weather, unique paths, or types of crescendo events and finales.
Since players spend the vast majority of their time shooting the common infected, we wanted to improve the feedback and visceral nature of this experience. In Left 4 Dead 1, we provided only the ability to shoot off limbs, with blood decals for bullet hits appearing only on the PC. Now, in Left 4 Dead 2, there are 43 unique ways to damage an infected, from gunfire through melee weapons all the way up to explosive damage. Because many of these wounds are non-fatal, players are able to wound an infected more than once, resulting in about 780 possible damage combinations. To create the appearance of a wound, we project a texture modified by an ellipsoid that culls the pixels of the wounded area from the infected, creating a cavity for the wound to fit into. To avoid memory overhead, instead of creating wound variants for each of the infected, the wounds are spawned as separate objects that work for the entire horde. Our scripting system allows us to spawn specific wounds from specific weapon hits. For example, the sniper rifle headshot explodes the head, and the axe creates a slash across the meaty areas of the body.
The body piles were generated by tossing self-colliding ragdolls into a level in-game, then exporting out the result. We were able to use a debugging tool to drag them into artistic piles. Content creation at its most enjoyable. Unfortunately, the process was so efficient that it took only about 2 hours.
The guiding sound design principles in Left 4 Dead, as well as Left 4 Dead 2, were to stay as organic as possible and to reflect the world within which the game takes place. For example, the monsters are all former human beings, grotesquely transformed. And as such, all of their vocalizations are human performances with very little effects processing, if any at all. The challenge with the new character sound as unique. The existing bosses already use the pitch spectrum for differentiation, so we expanded into more characterizations. The charger mutters unintelligibly to himself, the spitter is trying to screech out her bile hairball, and the jockey, well, who knows what he's on about.
Let's see what we got here. Whop. Commentary. Oh, there's another one right there.
We wanted to improve the variation on the infected while keeping their memory footprint identical. The entire horde is never comprised of more than 5 head textures and 5 body textures. We use a luminosity lookup into a gradient texture for tinting variation, allowing us to not only get a hue variation, but also a luminosity variation. For example, we can make a black or white t-shirt out of the same texture map. The gradient is broken up into zones, so that we can tint areas of clothing and skin differently. The infected texture also includes 4 distinct masks for blood and detail, such as dirt or pond scum. We randomize both the gradients and the masks each time an infected is spawned. We also randomize the body and head meshes, resulting in nearly 20,000 available variations in a typical map, up more than tenfold from the original Left 4 Dead.
Tenfold, you say?
When deciding what to do about the music for Left 4 Dead 2, we faced some interesting challenges. Some of the music in Left 4 Dead 1 plays an iconic and important role in gameplay, and we felt that it shouldn't really be changed. On the other hand, the game is set in the southern United States, which is rich with musical identity, so we also felt that adding some local flavor to each campaign would really help set the tone for that campaign. The solution to bridging the gap between the new local campaign music and the more traditional horror music from the first game was solved in several ways. First, we kept all the original themes from Left 4 Dead 1, but arranged them in a style consistent with the local campaign's theme. Second, we wrote an overarching set of cinematic Southern Goth pieces for the entire game. Finally, we wrote new pieces for the new characters in the style of Left 4 Dead 1. By doing all of this, we established that these are new characters in new places, but they're sharing the experience of everyone else in the Left 4 Dead universe.
The infected textures are part hand-painted, part photographic reference. One of our team members had a nightmare folder full of photographs of people suffering from bizarre diseases and injuries. They were so hard to look at that the infected actually contained none of these. Instead, the secret ingredients for infecting normal-looking human textures are photos of housing insulation and potato skins.
Oh.
We wanted to
That's
evoke
odd.
the feeling that the infected have lost their humanity and behave like feral animals. Seeing their eyes glow in the dark like those of a deer in headlights helps illustrate this. To create that effect, we authored the shader for the infected so that an artist could mark the regions that should reflect light towards the viewer in a texture. The artists quickly realized that they could also use this feature to make retro-reflective safety materials on clothing, which they put to use on several of the uncommon characters. You now see this effect on riot gear, Cedar hazmat suits, and construction vests. As a side benefit, we found that the retro-reflective effect also helped players identify targets in very dark areas.
Makes sense.
Reloading!
This restaurant was one of the first areas we populated with tables and chairs. In early playtests, a survivor would pop a boomer, and the resulting explosion sent tables and chairs flying everywhere.
That it did.
It was a great effect. We decided to furnish a few more areas like this, so that more players would be likely to experience it at some point in the campaign.
Physics. The one thing Valve is known best for.
What are we playing?
Huh?
What are we playing?
I'm looking at commentary tracks.
Oh, I thought that was on Saturday.
I mean, it was on Saturday, but there's many more games, and Mickey fell asleep.
The pipe bomb has always been a crowd pleaser, but in Left 4 Dead 1, we were forced to disable ragdolls and gyps and replace them with...
Hold on. I can't hear you over the commentary. Go on.
Every day is hyperfixation day.
Correct.
The pipe bomb has always been a crowd pleaser.
Are you playing
but
with an anime girl?
So,
the pipe bomb
did you
has
play,
always been
goddammit?
a crowd pleaser, but in
I
Left 4 Dead
don't
1, we
remember
were
when I
forced to
installed
disable
that.
ragdolls and gyps and replace them with a blood mist due to performance issues.
Only 2 of my
This
characters are
time, with a new
replaced, and I
rule
don't know
system, a
why.
new ragdoll solver and new particle effects, we finally returned to our original vision. The pipe bomb causes visually catastrophic damage to the infected horde, to the delight of gamers and designers alike.
For some reason, Rochelle is different, and for some reason, I have a guy from Resident Evil instead of Coach. And the other 2 aren't changed. But I feel like I definitely had 2 for the other 2, so I don't know what happened with that.
I think that we're just silly.
I mean...
because I do remember the anime girl briefly, roughly.
Nah, that's fair.
In Left 4 Dead 2, we wanted to give players who were looking for a narrative a little more. To do this, we introduced the 4 survivors to each other and the infection as we begin the game. This lets us see the world changing through their eyes, and the world is changing. Each new campaign shows a different stage in reaction to the infection. We start with Sita's naive, underwhelming response, and end with the military's cold but needed resolve to save only those they can. We also connect each campaign. So while you know you escape Whispering Oaks and Dark Carnival, you also know that it's just one escape of many on your journey to safety in New Orleans. Time does pass between campaigns, but each campaign starts with the previous rescue vehicle. We also continue to spread hints and clues to the infection. There is more story in the dialogue this time around, but players should still search for and read graffiti and notes in the world. Observant players of Left 4 Dead will notice some tie-ins to the story, as both games are set in the same world.
The new special infected were designed
Oh,
with a variety
yeah.
of goals in mind.
Pepsi
They needed to fill in
Man.
gaps left by the other specials. They needed to provide interesting combos with other infected, and they needed to offer a new, fun set of skills for players to master, whether they were playing as or against the infected. When we began Left 4 Dead 2, we had a list of several dozen infected types that have been discussed over the past several years. We added a fair number of new designs to those, and eventually whittled our list down to the final 3, the Charger, the Spitter, and the Jockey. The best survivor teams stick close together and buckle down under attack, quickly fending off infected attacks. To provide an opening for the infected to capitalize upon, we created the Charger. His charge attack not only separates members from the group, but will bowl down tightly clumped survivors, giving a few crucial moments for the other infected to attack. The only non-boss infected who is immune to being bashed, his design encourages players to keep a quick trigger finger and a watchful eye on their companions, while also keeping their distance. The Spitter's area of denial attack serves a variety of purposes. While the initial pool of acid permits a few moments for escape, its damage increases as the acid begins to do its work. Lingering in or passing through the pool of acid is a dangerous proposition, and it can quickly force a group of survivors out of a tight spot, or drive a wedge between members of a group. The Jockey is the one special that retains control after he's begun his incapacitating attack. He's also the only special that allows a survivor to maintain enough control to fight back. The well-played jockey has many ways of driving a survivor to a deadly end, either at the hands of other infected or through the environment itself. Just getting a survivor far enough out of the group for another special to prey upon is often the jockey's greatest strength. All of these special types provide unique opportunities for combined attacks alongside the classic hunter, smoker, and boomer.
The park started out having several paths that were dynamically changed for added replayability. However, playtesters found the paths confusing. When we removed the dynamic objects that forced survivors to go in certain directions, we found that having all paths open led to a better experience. Players still spend a lot of time in the park, but they could choose to go different ways every time they played the level.
Go over there. Stay on the charger, bitch.
Be nice.
Never.
Don't be mean to your phone. What are you gonna do when the AI overthrows us?
It already is.
I know it is. That's why I always listen to the nice lady in the elevator.
What about the elevator? You have AI in your elevator?
There's an automated voice in the elevator who will like tell you what floor you're going to, and tell you to have a nice day as you're leaving. So I always tell her to have a nice day back.
Oh. That's kind of cool.
I'm the type of person who apologizes to a little moving robot if I bump into it.
Oh, I talk to the robots on campus. 100%. Dante is so fucking mean about these robots every time I send a snap.
Really?
I don't know what their issue is, but they fucking hate those things.
Uncanny Valley?
I don't know.
I'm surprised you're as fond of them as you are. You're like scared like mannequins.
The little robo dudes that deliver food. They're like squares. They're not people.
So you'd be scared of them if they were people?
If a mannequin brought me Taco Bell, I would be ungodly upset.
That zombie in the back.
I was upset enough that I had the decision that for TikTok I went and got all of the mannequin clips, and I hated myself for doing that.
I fell asleep. No, I was awake for like most of the mannequin. I think I fell asleep for a little bit in the middle, but I think it was really funny. I always find it so funny whenever mannequins show up in video games, and I'm so sad to see that because you're always in such agony.
With the added variety of
I'm
weapons
sorry
in
for your
Left 4 Dead
pain.
2, we wanted to encourage players to scavenge weapons and switch between them frequently.
That SCP thing was an
We
interesting
found that
game,
placing
though.
ammo piles scattered through the level fought against this goal.
I only was
Players
awake
tended to
for like
find one
until
gun they
the
liked and
dragon.
they never switch. As long as
Yeah,
they
we only did one more section after that. We just finished it.
We
Well, I
experimented
finished
with
it this
removing
morning.
ammo
Nikki
piles
fell
from
asleep
most
right at the end.
environments, so that the only way to get more ammo was to find a new gun, and we immediately saw players switching weapon types more frequently. We also experimented
we
with
had
giving
two. So we had
players
two more
deployable ammo packs, similar to the
things.
upgrade packs,
One
such as
was
the incendiary
a little
explosive
psychic
today.
girl that we saw
Carrying
both
ammo
sides
was
of like
perceived as being less valuable
experimentation
than
on her,
outfit
where
that
one like
many players
electrocuted
bypassed
and
the
tortured
gun
her,
and finding another gun along
and
the
one
way.
tried to be her mother, but
We
then
found it was
eventually
important, however,
like
to
became
continue
more of
placing
like an
ammo piles in
abusive,
open alley
you
areas
don't get
to give
anything if
players
you
a
don't
home
do
base
what I
to fight
want
from
kind
in
of
longer
mom.
set-piece battles.
Oh, I love that.
And she started to kill everybody, so they sent in a guy with psychic abilities to like detangle her brain so she would calm down. And when the job was done, he's like, no, it's not done just because she's not hurting anybody. Like, she's traumatized. Like, you have to let me help her. And they give him like 3 minutes, and he by the end of it, he says that she made the decision to stay in her subconscious. So her body essentially goes comatose.
The animators experimented quite a bit with the movement styles of
Because
the
she refuses to be
in order to
toyed
help
with
them
anymore.
contrast with
But
the
she
existing
remembered what her
specials.
real name was instead of her
Lily passes
SCP
as a
number.
scooter,
He
featured
helped her
awkward,
remember what her
bouncy,
real name
bird-like
was,
movements
so...
with knock knees and pigeon toes. She certainly looked different, but it was a little too humorous.
And then
didn't
the
project enough
last
of a
one
feeling
was
of strength
about
and danger.
an
So she ended up
SCP
with much more aggressive posing and
462, I think.
We tried a few
Which
animal-inspired
is a
runs for the
toaster
jockey,
that, when
including
observed,
sideways
makes people
push-ups
think
like a
it's a
lemur
that
and a
they are
four-legged
also the toaster.
hyena-like
Like that
gallop.
you speak in third person,
Pleased it with his maniacal laughter, but again, needed to be more aggressive.
and all the toaster
Movements
people
also would have
ended
caused
with
problems
them
mirroring
dying.
the
So
character and reading its intentions in-game, especially in versus mode. They also seemed too much of a mutation from the character's original human state when considering the amount of time from the start of his infection. The jockey's final movement pass has him on two legs with just the right touch of animal inspiration, a menacing predatory hunch, and hands bent rather like a praying mantis, ready to give survivors a big, deadly hug.
In Left 4 Dead 1, long, narrow
deadly
hallways
hug.
usually meant relative safety for survivors. One player could cover the front, and another could cover the rear, while players in the middle healed. With the addition of the Charger, however, the long and narrow hallways in Left 4 Dead 2 turn out to be extremely dangerous.
The two overpasses in this area continue throughout the rest of the campaign, and eventually meet up with the bridge that the survivors must cross to escape. When we initially designed the campaign, we planned for these overpasses to guide players to their eventual goal.
Restricted area.
I love when the zombies take forever to die. You ready for your class?
Huh?
Are you ready for your class?
Yes.
Yes?
I don't technically have the books that we're supposed to have to read, so I can't do the readings.
The alarm
Until
snare at the
I thought you were
bus
going
station
last
was
week
the
to do
first
that.
Left 4 Dead 2 crescendo
I
event
did,
to
but
feature the
the book on
Gauntlet
back
mode,
order.
where players
Ah,
must navigate
I
along a
see.
path to deactivate the zombie rush. This proved to be a successful approach to countering the camping strategy of finding an optimal corner and holding out.
Zane,
Yes.
where are you? The voice is done talking.
The voice is done. I'm talking to Dante about a project they're working on, so I was texting.
I'm also working on a new project.
What are you working on?
No,
Oh, okay.
not that no.
One of those projects, okay.
It's a project that, if done correctly, might become a D&D setting. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to figure out if this is a purely OC setting or if this is a possible D&D setting.
Gotcha, okay. We love when we're unsure about that kind of stuff.
Is that sarcasm?
Left 4 Dead 1
Yes.
had a good, fictionally justifiable cast.
I hate when I have an amazing idea, but I can't decide if it's good enough or it can be developed enough.
In Left 4 Dead 2, we had the opportunity to do something a bit less generic and use some more interesting guns, while still being aware that we had to justify their place in the game. The Desert Rifle, for example, is used to suggest that the military had rerouted guns meant for the Middle East back to deal with the domestic crisis, hence the desert camouflage scheme on the gun. The ever-popular AK-47, which is actually part AK-74, is so plentiful that it's easy to justify its appearance almost anywhere, whereas the silenced SMG is more of an underground, criminal-looking weapon, so it's interesting to think how this has found its way into the survivors' hands. The hunting rifle from Left 4 Dead 1 is back, and we've added a military sniper rifle, which is double the clip size and is more of a scoped semi-automatic assault rifle, rather than the classic bolt-action sniper rifle, which would be ineffective against the Horde. Left 4 Dead 2 also features a variety of pistols, including a custom civilian handgun, a standard issue police sidearm, and a large caliber magnum.
Magnum.
Yo, coach, stop shooting me.
Well, so with this project that I'm working on, it's not a matter of is it good enough. for a D&D setting, because I do like the setting. I think it's a lovely little silly setting. It's just a matter of my other things that I consider when making something into a D&D setting, like how easy is it to make a character for this setting? What mechanics would I need to homebrew for this setting? All that stuff.
Yeah.
And so, logically speaking, I think this setting would require me to do a different game system, like discs or something else. But also, with that, I would have to highly limit what my players are accessible to, which I don't like doing.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
So I'd either need to find a completely different setting and, like, throw away the base of the world lore, or do something else, or find, like, a different system that I think would work.
I gotcha, okay.
Because Left 4 Dead 1 took place entirely during the night, it was fairly straightforward to light the path we wanted players to take. For campaigns that take place during the day, we had to find other tools to help the player along. The most valuable tools were visible landmarks, such as gas station signs, overpasses, the bridge, and smoke from wrecked aircraft.
As with our efforts to replace the first aid kit, replacing the pain pills item was a challenge. Initial versions of Adrenaline allowed players to run faster and perform certain actions faster, such as reviving other players. But the pills already give 50 temporary health points, which is enough health for injured players to run at full speed again, so the Adrenaline needed something extra. We expanded the actions that could be affected by Adrenaline, shortening the time it takes to use health kits, defibrillators, and upgrade packs. We sped up the player beyond their normal maximum speed and made them resistant to being slowed down by hits from the infected. Although it doesn't give as much health as the pain pills, we found many interesting strategies began to emerge from the well-timed use of Adrenaline.
But what's your project you were talking about?
I can't remember the last one. Probably the Fallout one that I couldn't decide how to run properly. That I'm still technically trying to build, but it's like on the back burner right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wonderland was like that for a while, and I still may go back to it at some point. I'm still not sure about that.
I like my silly little
As we
Wonderland
added more
game,
special
like
infected
the
characters to Left 4 Dead 2, we faced a challenge in designing unique sounds for them that players could easily recognize and distinguish from the other specials and from the common infected. In Left 4 Dead, the 4 male specials each had both a distinct tonal range and a character attribute to keep them unique. For instance, the boomers' vocalizations were kind of a slow, deep, bassy, gastric horror. As we added the new specials into the mix, it became increasingly difficult to avoid impinging on the sonic space of the previous specials. We found that we couldn't rely so much on using the tonal range for distinction, and instead had to push harder on characterization to help them to read clearly to players. For example, the jockey is in the high, bright tonal range of the smoker, and even the upper end of the hunter. But since the infection has left his brain in a constant state of hysterical mania, his vocalizations read clearly apart from these other specials. Sometimes it can be challenging to find a characterization that will lend itself to both a special's active and idle or lurking modes. For instance, with the Charger, we started out with a non-verbal angry muttering, kind of a griping bark that we all liked. Though the personality in his idle states was interesting and distinct, we found that we needed to ramp his vocalizations up to a more sustained yell for his attacks to get the right sonic intensity for these events. In subsequent playtests, however, we found that players were often surprised when attacked by the Charger, as they would associate him only with the aggressive attack vocalizations he makes from the point that he sees them through his charge, and since he would generally see players before they saw him, they didn't have a chance to connect him with the angry, non-verbal mutterings of his idle states. So we ended up recording new vocalizations for these states, mixing in elements of his more strident calls and yells amid the gripes and barks of his idle states, so that players could more readily make the leap to recognizing a lurking Charger in the vicinity.
The Source Engine's animation system is a powerful tool that lets us create animations procedurally instead of authoring each of them individually by hand. There are various reasons for doing this, which become clear when we consider the challenge of animating the jockey riding a survivor. At the start of the jockey's design, we wanted the survivor to be able to fight back to some degree. With that in mind, we decided it would be vital for the survivor to know the jockey's intent, regardless of how successful he was at acting on it. So even though you may
Garage
be stuck
closed
against the
6
table
a.m.
going
to
nowhere
6
with a jockey
p.m.
on your back, we want you to understand that the jockey is really trying to get you out that door at the end of the room.
Midnight
and around a
only.
corner where your friends can't help you. To accomplish this, we implemented a system of animation layers for the survivor that would work in conjunction with the jockey. These layers are attached to different controls that the code interacts with, called pose parameters. The first layer consists of the survivor's upper body from the waist up, which allows the survivor's reactions to work in sync with the jockey's motion. The second layer is the survivor's locomotion, constrained to the lower half of his body from the waist down. So, in the scenario we just described, the jockey is in full control and has a clear path to the door. The code tells the upper body of the survivor and the body of the jockey to lean in that direction, and sets a pose parameter for the survivor's legs to move along that vector as well. However, things get more interesting when the survivor regains some control and steers himself to get stuck on the table. Even though you've stopped moving towards the door, we don't want the jockey's animation to suddenly sit straight up and give the impression he isn't still trying to steer you there.
Bap.
By splitting
Bap.
the survivor's animation into
Bap.
two different animation layers that we composite together, your upper body and the jockey can remain leaning towards the door, while the code tells the legs to stop walking because you're stuck on the table and can't advance. This robust system of procedurally compositing upper and lower body animation layers and position in real time.
What we're
in
playing?
this case, saves us a
Animation.
lot
Why
of
are you so
authoring time as
loud?
well as memory inside the game.
I
both
don't
of which
know.
are finite and very
Why are you
valuable
so
in-
loud?
I didn't mean to.
Hey, it turns out,
Are you playing Left 4 Dead?
yeah. Turns
Ooh,
out.
can I join you?
No. Not no rude wise. No, because I'm in the developer commentary mode and I don't think you can have multiple players.
Okay, good.
What? Did you just say 1 second? Did you just abandon me?
Mickey?
You see how
Aw.
she just abandons me in my time of need?
I do. Just awful friend.
This freeway's got to hook up with the bridge.
Up until Left 4 Dead 2, all
Sorry, I got a
playtests
phone call.
conducted at Valve required an observer from the team to sit behind each tester and observe them directly. For Left 4 Dead 2,
Anyways,
we developed a system where a single observer could view each playtester's screen in parallel.
It turns out you
with
were a member
webcams
of the
that captured
05 council the
playtester's
entire
reaction.
time.
We recorded every playtest so we could go back and reference specific moments at will. This meant that most of the team could
Isn't-
continue
isn't
working
there a
during the
Fallout
playtest,
RPG
which
system?
often takes several hours out of every day.
Yes. I do believe so.
Maybe look at that.
Oh, no. I've looked at it before. It's more like the story building and like location and everything that I want to do. That's what I haven't like nailed down. No, yeah. If I do a Fallout RPG D&D thing, I'll do it off of the off of the actual.
I want to play Rob, the main character.
I know.
And you really wish I didn't, but I do.
I think it'll be funny.
Nightstick here.
Also, Zane, I would like to. I can play flirty, mildly flirty characters now.
What's up, Mickey?
Oh, I just wanted to let y'all know I fell asleep sitting up.
Yeah, I know.
I know you know I fell asleep. I just want to let you know
No,
I did not lay down.
I figured. No, I figured.
Have you not done that before?
Also, this is once again evidence, Mickey, you snore.
No, stop it!
I had to
have
remove you from
allergies.
the call.
I have allergies. Proceed with allergies, okay?
A charger came at me like in the first 30 seconds of the game, accompanied by.
Shut up!
I was like, oh my god. Mickey providing her own zombie noises.
This drop onto the bus shows a good example of
Okay,
what we
Mickey,
call
my
a
dad
return.
snores too.
If a survivor walks on top of the bus, he has a height advantage against the infected. However, a smoker can pull him down off the bus, so that he has to go around and up the stairs to get back with the rest of the team.
Anyways, yeah, it turns out you were part of the 05 the whole time. I expected some sort of response from you here, Mickey.
What's the
Setting
05?
fires to
Right, I'm,
The O5 is like the secret heads of the SCP Foundation. Nobody knows what they look like except for the team.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Setting fires to zombies was always a high point in Left 4 Dead, and we wanted even more ways to light zombies on fire in Left 4 Dead 2. This dream gave rise to incendiary ammo. Initially, we dispensed incendiary ammo and later explosive ammo from fixed ammo boxes placed through the levels. These boxes could be used many times by a player. But while this was fun for playtesters, we found that they were either hesitant to progress away from the item or hoarded the special ammo until they really needed it. We tried replacing one of our previous experiments, the ammo pack, with a version that deployed a 1 use per player ammo upgrade box. This allowed players to carry the upgrade pack until they sensed they would need a little more firepower in an upcoming arena, and the player carrying it gets the satisfaction of providing a substantial buff to his teammates.
Fire bullets here.
Fire.
Grab some incendiary ammo.
Incendiary.
Look here. This here first aid is mine.
Incendiary.
As with a smoker, the
Oh.
spitter has a gameplay style which necessitates making her more visible to the player at a distance.
Be set on fire,
Since
bitch.
the spitter's strategy is to hit and run, striking at the survivors from far away, we needed distinct visual markers to differentiate her in the dark spaces during the chaos of combat. To this end, we concocted a glowing drool that would illuminate her and create a sharp contrast to the other game colors, while playing off the green death motif associated with the infection. The trail she leaves, which is visually similar to her projectile attack, allows players a brief chance to track her movements when she retreats to hide.
I sent you the project, but not enough that you can see what it actually says, just to show that I am working on something.
Where'd you send it?
Snapchat.
Okay, I'll look at it a second.
You can probably make out a small handful of the words.
Frag rounds here.
Peekaboo.
After we shipped support for custom add-on campaigns via the VPK format, we realized that while many people can install and play these campaigns, it was difficult to discover
much
what
paper.
add-on campaigns other players were playing.
3 pieces,
We
and I'm
also
going on
noticed
to a
that few
4th.
players were joining games of different difficulties since it wasn't clear how many other games were available for each setting. To solve this, we implemented a browser that shows nearby lobbies. The lobby browser displays the campaign, the difficulty level, and how many lobbies have open slots available. We also display lobbies for campaigns you have not yet installed, offering the chance to download them directly. Once the lobby browser was released, we saw a sharp increase in the number of custom campaigns being played. Custom survival maps are particularly popular, with themes ranging from supermarkets to medieval castles.
The laser sight weapon upgrade came from an experiment during the development of the first Left 4 Dead, though we didn't end up shipping them at the time. While developing Left 4 Dead 2, when we were talking about interesting items that players could scavenge out of the levels, we remembered the visual impact of those red laser beams. The original intention of the item was to increase the accuracy of the guns, but the more valuable benefit was accidental. You could now see where the other members of your team were aiming. We also liked the choices that confronted players when they had to decide whether or not to swap out their upgraded weapon for one of a different style.
Oh shit! Watch out! Stop shooting me. Reloading. Nick, good news. We're going down in this sewer. All right, gun. Reloading. Man, Nick, you picked a bad day to wear your white suit. bombs everywhere, people.
After Left 4 Dead 1 shipped, we wanted to experiment with an optional crescendo event. The impound lot is the final version of that experiment. It's difficult for a survivor team to navigate through without setting off a single car alarm, and if they manage it, the experience of carefully sneaking through an obstacle course full of traps is itself quite rewarding.
I'm pretty sure we set off every car alarm, don't we?
Oh, 100%.
Up that ladder.
But we also were like, but the kill numbers. We need more kill numbers.
We did it, people. We on the bridge. We almost.
Since managing health with the first aid kit is such a large part of the player's decision process, finding a new item for the backpack slot proved to be difficult. We wanted the new item to be as valuable as a health kit in certain situations and have a big benefit for the team, as opposed to being merely another offensive weapon. It needed to have a user interface similar to the health kit, requiring a target and an action that takes some time to perform. We also liked the idea of an item that would act like a get-out-of-jail-free card, an insurance policy in case of a tank or witch attack. Our exaggerated version of a hospital defibrillator immediately conveyed the purpose of the item. Plus, it gives the survivors a chance to yell, "Clear!"
Something that was always sad for us to watch in Left 4 Dead was that players would always choose an optimized path through a level once they played the map a couple times. That meant the hard work we put into other areas of the map would never be seen. So one thing we wanted to add in Left 4 Dead 2 was the ability for the AI director to change the path of the survivors through a level, so they had to take a different path each time. The cemetery contains one example of this new approach. There are 4 different paths that the AI director can create for the survivors. It does this by spawning in and out particular crypts and gates.
AI, you say?
Mickey, I have a question for you.
Hopefully I have an answer for you.
Are you nice to technology, or are you really mean to technology?
So I try to be nice to technology, because it's gonna win, usually.
Yeah, are you scared of our AI overlords, and are you nice to robots today?
I mean, I probably cuss out my computer a bit too much, and I will never submit to an overlord.
When we began development on Left 4 Dead 2, we decided early on
Quinny
to
will
cast
eat
a
you
totally new
alive.
band of survivors in
I'm
the
the
lead
only one
roles.
with survivors.
This
It's
involved
good to know,
extensive
good to know.
concept sketches, and then a period
can
of
you repeat
evaluating
that? I'm
actors
so
with the help
sorry.
of several talent agencies. Once the actors were cast, we brought them in for a full costume photo shoot and conducted 3D scanning of their facial features. This reference was then used by our artists to create high-detail digital sculpts, which formed the basis of our in-game characters. The goal from the beginning was to provide the player with a lineup of believable survivors, real people juxtaposed against extraordinary situations.
Smack.
Safe house.
Yeah. Fuck you. Is there any other stuff?
Yeah, I'm going in like 5 minutes because I'm getting a bus into town.
Where you
Nice.
going?
Breakfast place.
Breakfast.
What's your favorite type of breakfast food?
Hollandaise sauce.
Very nice.
Hey, get in here. Close the door. All right.
Hey Zane, can I possibly try something really quick?
What do you want?
I just want to see if it's see if it lets me join your game.
All
It
right.
might not.
See if you can get it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the final match. God bless the military. Mickey? Are you Mickey? No. Are you Mickey? No.
It's
If
like
Mickey becomes the anime girl.
I think I'm a little offended by that.
Are you Mickey?
I'm trying to figure out how to join your game, and it's giving me a little bit of trouble.
I don't even have the invite friends option. It's blurred out on my side, so I'm gonna assume no.
The writers originally
Damn it.
devised a biography for a convict character. There was an idea that here in the lawless world of the infected, this escaped convict, sick of wearing prison clothes, had taken the effort to loot a very expensive white suit from an abandoned clothing store. He might as well survive the apocalypse in style. This concept gradually evolved into the riverboat gambler.
No, I still prefer to think he's a convict.
Thank you, brain.
You good?
Hey, my ever just once in a while you're like, oh, that's fine. Excuse me, can I want that. How do I get that? Oh, I already have one. Okay.
You okay?
We got guns.
This balcony was designed as a fish in a barrel moment.
My brain
where the
just got
survivors could come out to the street
memory.
and pick off a bunch of the wandering infected.
It wasn't
without
ready
being
for
in
that.
much danger.
Okay.
We felt it was a good introduction to our interpretation of Bourbon Street, giving a nice atmospheric vista without too much immediate threat.
Head out now. Bye bye.
Enjoy breakfast.
Bye.
You enjoy your game.
Reloading.
Level designers in Left 4 Dead 1 placed individual items, such as pipe bombs, Molotovs, and pills, all over the levels. The AI director had the ability to pick which instance of each item to spawn. This meant that pills would never spawn in the same place as a pipe bomb or Molotov. In Left 4 Dead 2, we decided that we wanted more variety in item spawning, so we now simply place an entity called a weapon item spawn. The AI director not only chooses whether or not an item will spawn in a given location, it also chooses what type of item will appear.
We deliberately sought to design iconic French Quarter locales that would be fun to fight in. This jazz club gave us a nice large interior space that offered a break from exterior streets and alleys.
I thought he said mysterious streets.
One of the challenges with melee weapons is getting them to feel right and look decent. In order to get the fire axe to look right when playing the game, it had to cross the screen within 3 or 4 frames. To enhance visibility, we swapped between the normal axe and a smeared version, along with a particle effect to cheat a motion blur. The smeared axe hits at the correct time, but allows your eyes to follow the action.
Does it? I wouldn't know. I hate the fire axe. Fuck you.
I like the fire axe.
Yeah, but now I have a chainsaw.
Reloading.
I'm reloading.
Because sound is such a crucial gameplay element in Left 4 Dead, the designers needed temporary sounds to test out ideas for the new boss infected. Sometimes we were able to pull temp sounds from unused performances in our library, but in Left 4 Dead 2, the sound designers did their own temp performances. The goal with these is to be just functional enough to test the new character's viability. As such, some of the temp voices for the characters were quite funny. While inappropriate for the actual game, some of the sounds were highly popular within the team, and it was common to hear animators up and down the halls mimicking the early Charger test calls.
Oh. I love them.
Left 4 Dead 2's level designers started out by experimenting with variants on the proven designs of Left 4 Dead 1. For example, we tried out several situations where there was a benefit to splitting up the group. We soon found that Left 4 Dead 1 had done such a good job of training people to stick together, it was incredibly difficult to get them to separate.
We abandoned that experiment, but retained some of the elements to apply during crescendo events. For example, in the mall gun shop sequence, it can sometimes be advantageous to send 1 or 2 survivors to retrieve the cola, while the remaining survivors stay on high ground to provide cover.
This is the only traditional crescendo event in the parish campaign. In Left 4 Dead 1, every crescendo event was essentially a button press where players held out in one spot until the infected stopped coming. While we added the onslaught and optional crescendo variations, we felt that the old school Left 4 Dead style event still had some life in it.
Looking at reference from New Orleans, we saw a lot of
Nolans.
images of Mardi Gras.
Nolans.
We decided we couldn't have a
Nolans.
campaign set in that region without a parade.
Welcome to New Bordeaux.
To look a bit
Sorry.
sinister, whereas most Jester heads
Completely different
typically
game
bright and
series.
creepy. We wanted ours to be a bit darker and more scary, so we made the model appear more angular. We also chose colors that were less cheerful and more in keeping with the fall festival.
triumph. Making a note here. Huge, get out of my way. Success. Hard to overstate my satisfaction. I thought I only remember there being 4 levels to each, but I guess not. Cause this ain't no bridge.
Valve has a history of supporting community developers and helping to promote.
Valve has a history of not knowing how to
With
count to
Left 4 Dead
3.
Games, we've taken the opportunity to make the great content our community produces even more accessible
Just
with our
saying.
new add-on system. Content creators can package new campaigns into a single add-on file, which end users can easily install. Users can now view titles, descriptions, authors, and other information for all of their installed add-ons via an in-game interface. Add-ons work seamlessly with the matchmaking system so that users can quickly get into games featuring community campaigns they've already installed and can easily download new ones to try. The response to Left 4 Dead add-ons has been very positive, and we were happy to see huge, all-new campaigns being played within weeks of the system going live.
Given the realistic nature of Left 4 Dead, players expect the zombies and survivors to move in natural ways. However, animating that kind of motion by hand is very difficult and time-consuming, and anyone can tell when it's not quite right. Since we don't want every zombie to move the same way, a large number of motions are required to provide enough variety. All these constraints drove us to use motion capture. The process of motion capture really begins with the character designs. Once we've decided how we want the survivors and zombies to look and behave, we audition actors just as we would any other performance piece. For instance, a 265-pound high school coach moves very differently from a 115-pound TV producer. Using one actor for both roles would be a mistake. So we look for people who fit the body type and who can bring out the character's personality and their motion. On the other hand, in the case of the zombies, we consider them more like feral animals. So we'll use only one actor for all of them, regardless of gender. We then provide the studio with a digital character, a list of the moves we would like to do, and the props we'll need. Once actors are chosen, we head to the studio and spend a day with them recording the motions we need for the game. It's a very physically demanding day, and in order not to exhaust the actor early in the session, we oscillate the captures between high and low intensity actions. Just try crouch walking 40 feet as our survivors do, and you'll feel the burn. But that's just one of hundreds of motions we record for each character.
After we shipped Left 4 Dead, we heard a lot of positive responses about the infected that were unique to their locales. There were patients in the hospital, cops in the streets, and TSA agents in the airport. We wanted to add further variety to Left 4 Dead 2's campaigns, so we decided to
There's an
include
airport
an
level?
uncommon common
Remember there being
infected
an
for each
airport level?
campaign. The first to be added was the Seated Guy. Once we got him in the game, we realized that his uniqueness should not merely be visual, but should extend to gameplay as well. In the case of the Seated Guy, his hazmat suit suggested that he should be impervious to fire. We extended this notion when we added the Mudman, the Clown, the Construction Worker, and the Riot Cop.
In Left 4 Dead, our designers could place alarmed cars in levels. When shot, these cars would flash and make noise, attracting the infected horde. Unfortunately, the alarmed cars would be located in the same position on every playthrough, taking away from the desired unpredictability. In Left 4 Dead 2, designers can now place groups of alarmed cars and let the AI director mix and match which cars have active alarms, if any. For example, in the section of the game that you've just played, there are 3 such cars whose alarm state the director can control dynamically, making this area less predictable from game to game.
And I didn't see any of them.
Almost there.
I didn't see shit.
All right, we failed.
The AI did better than me. What the fuck? What'd you fail?
I failed I failed what we were doing.
Task failed successfully.
I failed, baby.
I failed, baby.
We were so close to the end, too.
I'm sure.
This finale felt risky at first, since it involved the players just moving in a straight line almost the entire time. We wondered whether the experience would feel rich and varied enough. However, given the fiction and fantasy of the space, we found players were constantly making small movement decisions that kept them interested and immersed, and our concerns about monotony fell away. In addition, while we originally designed it to require constantly moving forward, we found that different players have different comfort levels for moving and shooting. Some players just can't do both at the same time.
Mickey.
So we tuned the director to adapt to different play styles.
Talking about people who
adjusting the
can't move
pacing
and
so
shoot
that
at the same
different
time.
Players would still have a good sense of progress and be able
I
to
struggle with it, okay? Don't judge me.
Once it's down, let's go.
Game assets are more likely to make it through production if they serve the game on multiple levels. Take this bridge ramp, for example. Movement-wise, it acts as the starting gate. Audio-wise, it acts as the starting gun. Visually, it blocks and breaks up a potentially uninteresting view. Fictionally, the seizing malfunction and resulting loud bang make it clear that the players have attracted every infected on the bridge.
Oh, that was nice.
Hmm.
I got thrown by the tank and I'm dead.
Whee!
I got one
One of
shot.
the most important tools for creating and evaluating environments was what we called the Left For Dictionary. This collectively developed set of terms, ideas, and gameplay grammar describes spaces via their physical properties, functions to gameplay, and their relative advantage or disadvantage to the survivor or infected sides. This provided the team with a shared language for types of gameplay spaces, with examples such as capillary, close quarters, open space, funnel, king of the hill, etc. It also allowed the team to talk about and explore new permutations of spaces in a very clear way. The Left For Dictionary proved instrumental in allowing us to efficiently refine our
Goddamn bird
environments and
fascists.
tune difficulty based on an understanding of how each type of space would influence the gameplay. It was especially useful in this bridge map, where we start with a very uniform bridge, and instead of rooms, hallways, etc., we create desirable game spaces using vehicles and damaged portions of the structure.
I don't remember who I did and didn't do streaks for yet, so I'm just going
Most
to do
of the
everybody.
region where Left 4 Dead 2 is set is quite flat. There are
You
few
get a
hills
streak.
or
You
changes
get a
in
streak.
elevation.
You get a streak.
But maps
Pretty
without
much.
any elevation change can be monotonous both visually and in terms of gameplay. That's why this double-decker bridge was not only a visually strong set piece, it added the much-needed element of verticality to the campaign. Stormy weather effects give the director yet another way to influence gameplay by altering the player's sensory capacity. One goal of the weather effects is to draw the team together and put them in a defensive stance, such as taking refuge within a building. In this respect, weather is much like a crescendo event, but because it's entirely under director control, it can happen at any time, any place. The storm itself is created using a
Just
combination
shoot
of
him!
particle effects,
Shoot
tone
him!
mapping, local
Stop trying to
contact,
heal me and kill the thing
post-processing,
that's
DSP
killing me.
operations,
Shoot
and sound effects.
him!
While technically a storm can strike in any environment, we chose to limit it to the Milltown campaign in order to provide a fictional background for the flooding mechanics. Thus, the storm is thematically tied
Princey.
to a new navigational challenge and creates a unique experience for that campaign.
The grenade launcher came about purely out of our desire to see more explosions and more zombies killed by explosions.
Me too.
We found that something interesting happened when we gave one of the 4 survivors a grenade launcher. They became more vulnerable to close-up attacks, and their teammates adjusted their strategy accordingly. A pattern emerged where one player would lob grenades from afar at approaching mobs, and the other players would clear off the stragglers when they got too close.
The new campaigns in Left 4 Dead 2 featured a great deal more water than in the original game. Therefore, it was a priority to improve our water rendering. One of the most important new pieces of technology enabled artists to paint water flow uniquely
It's going
on
alright.
each
How
water
are you
surface.
going with you?
This allows us to make the water look like it's flowing in any direction we desire without any constraints. This not only looks better, it aids gameplay by subtly guiding the player where they need to go. As an example, in the swamp levels, the water usually appears to flow towards the end of the level. And water is far more convincing when you can actually see it flow around obstacles like trees and rocks.
Rock. Rocks. Oh, I almost fell. Rocks.
Traditionally, players were connecting to our multiplayer games by selecting a server with available player slots from a very big list.
Hello, Mabel.
Players
How are
might
you?
select a server by an appealing server name or
Welcome to the
network
Bardic
latency.
Gamers.
This
We're
worked well for 24 or 32 player
idiots.
games,
I don't know what to
where
tell you
many
about
players
that.
could have a great experience
At the
even
current
without
moment, we're
tight
looking at
cooperation with their teammates. But for Left 4 Dead franchise, a different approach was
Stuff.
required. We wanted to build a group of
We're
4
looking at
players
commentary
who
for
could
Left 4
start
Dead
a game
2.
together,
Suck.
possibly as complete strangers.
Why am I the
This
lead?
required the
Why?
feeling of being a bonded team. Valve
Who
Matchmaking
put me in
operates on the best
charge?
set of player statistics, from
I think we do it
headshot
half and half.
percentage to friendly incidences,
I
to
feel
the
like
likelihood of sharing a first aid kit
it
with
should
a
be you
wounded
more
teammate.
often.
In the years since Left 4 Dead's release, our matchmaking system has undergone many changes, resulting in better player experience.
Anyways,
longer average
I'm
team
looking at
playtime
this.
together.
Mickey's playing
With the
her own
introduction of
game
new
in the
team
background.
game modes, we now even measure performance of the entire team and do our best to provide the players with reliable teammates and worthy opponents. We continue to gather and analyze an abundance of statistical information.
I have an
from our
addiction to
real-world
video game
players
commentaries.
and use that to improve our matchmaking system.
For Left 4 Dead 2, the Source Engine received many new features and optimizations that enable it
Oh,
to handle
thank-
denser,
he's dead.
higher resolution environments, effects,
What'd you
and
kill?
characters.
Was it a tank?
This gave us leeway
Yeah.
to fit additional
Yeah.
weapons, creatures, and larger environments into the same footprint as Left 4 Dead, while increasing the quality of each element across the board.
You've never listened to video game
Many
commentary?
of the
Well,
effects
welcome
have
to
been
video
designed
game
which double their
commentary.
visual
These ones are kind of
resolution.
boring. The Valve ones aren't.
This has enabled us to create complex weather
They
effects
don't
such as
have
heavy
like
thunderstorms in the hard rain campaign.
people together, which I
In the zombie
think
horrors,
like the
considerably more
Firewatch one had a
variable
lot
than
of
the
people
first
that were
game, with
together
higher
for the
resolution measures
commentary.
skinning. Not only
And
do the
that kind
infected
of
look better,
makes it
but using
more
a combinatorial
interesting and
meshing
less
shading system,
technical.
there's over tenfold the number
I
of
feel like I
variations
remember the
possible in
Half-Life
Half-Life
2 one
while
being
consuming
more
no new
interesting, but
memory.
I could be wrong.
The environments also feature considerably more polygonal density than the first game. Many elements that would have been painted into a texture are now fully modeled in the environment. Foliage looks cleaner, while also responding naturally to weather conditions. Additionally, water has gotten a major visual upgrade over Left 4 Dead 1, with far superior lighting, reflections, and flow mapping. All these pieces come together to improve the visuals of the game while keeping it smooth.
Admission fee is free. You are correct. You can pay a price, but you
The
know
Source
it's not
Engine
required.
uses two different methods for modeling world environments: a volume-based system for general forms and a polygon-based system for details.
Our school
Each
of
has its
lessons
own
is not worth
advantages and
paying money.
disadvantages, and they must be integrated together to create a game map. One of the challenges associated with this setup is that the two systems have mostly separate authoring pipelines, and it's easy to make a change in one and break a tightly integrated set. As part of making the modular kit of parts that was used to create this bridge, we developed a new hybrid workflow that allows content authors to create and iteratively edit
Yeah, don't you
both
worry
types
about
of
it.
world
Nobody
geometry
worries about nothing.
simultaneously in a single tool. The resulting modules are pre-optimized Lego blocks that can be fitted together, allowing the level designer to focus more on gameplay and less on modeling.
Holy shit, there's the
Prince, stop trying to charge people their left nut and a frog. Mickey, your boyfriend is charging people for admission.
Not my boyfriend.
I almost choked on my own water because I was waiting for you to respond.
I am single with a capital fucking S.
Wait, capital S? Oh, that is how you spell single.
That dyslexia getting to you today?
Oh no. Oh no. What happened there? How come you don't have a game open?
I can't breathe.
Mickey, I tried to play with you and it didn't let me.
Oh, I'm in a full game. I can hop out.
How dare you play with other people? Other people play this still?
Oh yeah, all right. Here, I'm ready now. We can play together. I'm ready. Mickey was ruthless there. To myself, I was ruthless to myself.
Do you remember where we were?
What do you mean where we were?
I think the last one we played.
Were we doing it in order?
Was the sacrifice? Yeah, we were doing it in order.
It's been a long time.
Oh, Dead Air is the airport one. I think
yeah.
I think we're on No Mercy.
Okay. You're gonna invite me?
I will when I've actually set up the thing, yes. So how about you calm down? Think about that. Fucking get an invite, bitch. Oh, look. Oh, I have... Wait, hang on. Mickey, I need you to play Lewis.
That's what I was gonna pick.
Mickey, I need you to play Lewis. Thank you.
Why?
Because Lewis is a Meowth for me.
You know what? We can make this work. We can make this work.
I need you to be a giant Meowth. I like that I have character changes for everybody except for the biker. I don't know why. They're still popular? I mean, I guess since they can't count to 3, we don't get a new one, so. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yes. I understand why you said fuck yeah now. I'm so fucking happy. Wait. Let me. I need to look at the stream for this. Just look at me. Oh my gosh, I'm a big fucking.
He's so good. I love everything I've done in this game.
I'm just a giant.
The best part is when's the last time we played this? Like over a year ago, so I don't remember anything I have installed.
It'll be an adventure for us all.
Someone cast Dispel Magic? No. This magic is here to stay.
Got you.
Clap, clap. God, your giant fucking head is in my way. A hunter and a boomer from the sounds of it.
I'm trying to shut you
Jesus!
in the closet. I got you. It's okay.
I don't know what I have installed for the hunter, but that was horrifying. I heard her speak and then she killed me. Clear.
Bathroom clear. Which way am I fucking going?
The way I'm going?
Yep, that'd be smart.
Weapons over here! Hey, they got fucking weapons over here! We're not high enough levels to control Meowth. That's a level 90 Meowth right there. It knows how to dual wield. Watch the acid on the floor at the exit. After Jesse and James died, Meowth had to really step up his game. Something pink is moving in the mist! Get it! There's a hunter out there. I can see the pink. Here they come! I got it.
What is the hunter for you?
I don't know. I'll look when I can get close to the body. What are you? Some sort of ninja. I don't know. Look at the stream.
Is there anything behind you real quick? What is that?
I don't know. It has ears.
Yeah? Is it a furry?
Probably. Oh, I don't have anything for the jockey? Okay. So I only have 2 skins. I think I have 2 skins. One for the tank one for the charger. And one for the jockey. Or maybe not the charger. I think it's the tank. Is it the pink monkey from Kingdom Hearts? No, I know for a fact it's not anything Kingdom Hearts related.
I'm not trading my melee weapon for a pistol.
Are you?
I like my melee.
I don't know why I was about to ask you if you're out of ammo, and that's why it was telling you to do that. Don't shoot that car.
What do the boomers look like?
Regular guy. There's a jockey down there. Or a hunter. Gotta admit, pink really stands out. Oh no! Oh sweet Jesus Christ, it's Princess Peach.
Oh, Princess Peach is the,
Yeah! You ever dream about filling Princess Peach with bullets?
I thought you said Princess Peach? I'm like...
No. You ever dream about filling Princess Peach, though?
I did good this round. Except for special kill. I only got one of those.
Yeah, but so did Zoe, so...
Great, I'm as good as an AI.
Woo! So we gotta heal Bill. Holy shit. Bill. Alright.
No, he's fine now.
Bill healed himself. Never mind.
Oh, he did? Anyone else need healing? Real good?
Tire City is gone. If you can read this, leave. Keith waited 3 days at the meeting spot after we got separated. I can't wait anymore. Meet me at Mercy Hospital, Krista.
Sarah, Jen is fine. Meet us at Riverside. Aaron. Radio is saying San Francisco has been quarantined. None of you will survive. I saw that behind me.
Weapons over here.
It's a knife. It's
That
not really a
counts as
weapon.
a weapon. I like how both of us have the same reaction of like, really? Really, honey boo boo child?
Save me, Meowth.
Hey man, that's not cool.
Hey man, that's not cool.
Molotovs over here.
And this is why I like having a melee weapon. I can ow!
Hey Mickey, there's a fire.
I was in the middle of that.
Alright, the Chargers are the ones that have the special skin for me.
What is the Charger skin?
They're wearing the Pepsi Man uniform. So every time they used to have a soundbite. I don't know if there's a hunter. I don't know if the soundbite broke, but it used to go Pepsi Man anytime it charged at you.
Shit, ow. No, get him off. Get the pink furry off of me.
It's off. No.
Oh shit, where are the pain pills? Those paint. Nice.
Uh-oh.
I would like the paintballs.
Uh-oh.
I'm coming.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
I got a jockey that I was having trouble killing.
I'm lost because I'm like, which side do I... Where am I going?
I don't think it matters which side you go up.
Oh, thank fuck. I have a competent weapon.
We love competent weapons. Uh-oh. Well, that's fine. Oh, Mickey!
What is he for you?
Thank you.
Got you. All right. What? Here, wait. Look at the tank. Look at the tank.
He's not. He's not anything. I don't have anything for the tank.
Damn it. Backing on the job.
Princey, I'm sure I could find Kingdom Hearts stuff for this if I wanted to.
We got weapons over here.
There has to be a melee mod for a Keyblade. I found a light machine gun.
I've got a combat assault rifle. I'm happy.
Did you kill the spitter?
Yeah, I killed the spitter.
Okay.
Fuck.
Did you get biled?
Yep.
Start swinging.
I'm already on it. I can't see through the boomer bile, but I'm just swinging. No clue who's actually in front of me or behind me. If I see movement, I'm swinging.
That's not moving.
I wanted to make sure he wasn't like gonna get up or something.
My axes are wrapped in gold and aluminum foil.
I thought that axe looked funky. Stealth.
No.
Hey, what was I thinking?
You fool.
There's a witch around here.
There's a witch? Where? Protect me, Master Chief. Mickey, come towards me.
Watch out, make sure you don't hit the gas can.
What gas can?
There are some around. Like, I'm standing next to one currently.
I'm out of ammo.
Thank you, Bill. Saved my life. Charger was charging me and killed him. Oh, hey, ammo in here.
Yeah, it's a shame the gun's already gone.
You can go back and pick it up, right?
No, I think it's like a specialized weapon. Once it runs out, you can't continue to use it.
Just trying to figure out why you gasped.
Because I almost fell to my death. I found Peach. Don't go in there. I can't hear it over the helicopter blades. They're making an announcement, but I can't hear shit because the helicopter's too loud. Goodbye, Mickey.
I got you.
Jockey and I are leaving.
Like how I just kept saying Mickey after protected Bill, Mickey after protected Bill, just over and over.
Poor Bill.
Watch my back.
Want me to close the door?
No, I'm healing. Hang on.
Okay. Should I heal?
I'm gonna heal you.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna touch the Meowth.
Like, stop it.
Sweet baby.
Oh, damn. Lewis, this one.
Did some good damage on the tank, though.
Bill fucking rinsed this round. Yeah, 20 melee.
Oh,
kill.
yeah. Like, I was gonna say, I didn't pick up an axe till the end.
Nah, baby. You know me.
You will always have the melee.
It makes me happy. Alright. Okay. Oh, good. Alright. I was sitting, and because my posture is shit, it made my lower back hurt. So now I have a pillow. I'm staying cross-legged. Should be fucking PG.
A pillow, you say? To sleep on? Or you could not respond to me. That's cool too.
I didn't understand what you were saying.
To sleep on? Because you fall asleep.
Oh.
Can I get? Yeah, I was gonna say, can we get on the lift before we started? God, you're beautiful. Pat,
It
pat.
took me a second to understand exactly what you were saying there. I was
Pat,
like,
pat.
what?
I'm patting you.
No, that part I got. Surprising.
Come back and love me.
But murder. Ah, help, 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 help. Behind you.
Oh, there's a hole in the floor. That explains that.
Hey, can you cover me for a second? Thank you, Bill.
Bitch, I'm standing right here.
I moved back.
Fucking thank Bill. I'm standing right next to you.
Burning ring of fire. It burns, 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 and the flames get higher. Burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire.
The ring of fire. I remember what the pistols are now.
Stupid.
First of all, how dare you? Second of all, no. I have Dante's ebony and ivory pistols.
Is that a tank I hear?
No, it's a boomer. Oh god! You were right. I'm so sorry. I'll never doubt you again. Ah! Ah!
Buddy.
He beat me up.
Princey, I understand that your favorite weapon is the dual pistols with unlimited ammo, but you're wrong. That is my least favorite.
Weapons here.
Alright, watch your fire.
Turn off your flashlight.
Quick, get in the manhole.
Try and let me fall in.
God, your head is so fat. Alright, Princess Peach is down at the end over there.
I think we have to go past her.
Nope, this way.
I like how on the commentary they're like, we want the AI to take you on different paths. I have taken the same path every fucking time.
Same path. You've played this one?
I've played all the Left 4 Dead.
Oh, I've never played any of these. I'll know nothing about nothing.
Oh, yeah, I played these a lot when I first started streaming.
I hate that they speak English. I regret my life choices. Hey, there's a chainsaw over here.
I'm not a big chainsaw fan.
Hey, the exit's over here. Oh, you already found it. Never mind.
Yep. Currently getting my ass whooped.
I'm out here acting like I've made some big fucking discovery.
Grenades here.
Pepsi Man! Ah! Save me from the Pepsi.
Done.
It's so delicious.
Into the hospital.
Boomer.
The hospital. We made it.
The hospital.
Oh, we did pretty good on that tank.
Oh, we were pretty fucking close to it.
Nobody made melee kills. Nobody but me. I'm the melee killer.
Stop touching me, Zoe. Who I believe is the girl from Witcher? I don't know.
Should I heal up?
Where's your health? Yeah, do you have another one?
No, but there's one right there.
Well, that's what I was asking. Is there another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Where's the witch?
Okay, you can see in this darkness. I cannot.
I can't either. I've just been kind of shooting if I see motion. I turned on my flashlight because there was no... I've been in all the rooms and there's no witch. It's got to be upstairs.
Reloading.
No, I've gone in a circle.
Reloading.
Katana.
Alright, I still have mine from the beginning.
Uh-oh. There's a pink bitch down there somewhere.
Weapons over here. Nice.
Hey, come here.
Trying to figure out where you are. I see.
I hate stairs.
Hunter somewhere. And a charger. Jesus. She's right around that corner. Check this. Hang on.
Fire in the hole.
No. I heard her at least.
Thanks, man. Weapons here. Watch my back.
Charger. Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man. Oh my god. So many dead people. Ready?
Look out! Ammo here.
Move.
Watch the jockey behind you.
Nope.
Got him.
Thank you.
Somebody just yelled incest. Elevator's open.
Help.
The guys used to laugh when I hit the rifle range at lunch. Ain't so funny now, is it?
That's right, Meowth.
Yeah. Witch, burn her. It's a zombie apocalypse, yeah. What are you up to today, Princey?
I got your 6.
I also noticed you had a Spartan and Siri on your team.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize everybody else had skins too.
Oh yeah, everybody except for the guy I'm playing has the skin. That's why I chose this guy.
Oh. Thanks, Bill.
I mean, you kind of need it.
It just surprised me.
Something big and growly is out there.
He's a big boy and he's big boy Angie.
Get away from the edges of the building.
Help. I was like, why am I going away?
Yeah, help.
Why am I leaving? I didn't want to leave.
Reloading.
Ow.
Well, start swinging.
Yep, already on it. Reunited and it feels so good.
Safe house ahead.
All right, wait before you. Yeah.
Did you lock the door?
Nothing. Ren Fair was my stuff for the week.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
how
eat
was
food,
I
play
totally forgot
Wukong,
about that.
And try to beat it so I can download more games.
How was Renfair?
Works for me.
Reloading.
Shock the Viper. There's a hunter around here.
I don't like the fact that we were inside each other for that bit.
Stop complaining, you big bitch.
Ow. I've got a grenade launcher over here. I don't ever use it, but I have it.
Sounds horrifying.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Mercy Hospital. I'm definitely supposed to be here. A mounted gun?
Yep. Right on the building you just jumped off of. Right here. Also, if you find gas canisters, just like place them around so that we can shoot them and cause fire.
We got some help coming. Let's get ready.
Alright, there's one dead in front of you, and then there's one off to the left there. Help.
Nope. Charger coming up the ladder.
Boomer out there.
Mickey! Mickey?
He threw me.
Mickey!
He tossed me. I'm gone.
Mickey, no!
Yeah, but there was an acapella group that had trading cards, and I wanted them. Oh, that sounds cool. I saw Jack the Whipper and some other shows. Watch behind you. Remember, you've got that gas canister down there. I didn't buy anything this time around. I focused more on food. That's fair.
Spitters are quitters!
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Bill. You've always been there at my time of need. Bill. Bill. Bill, please! Ah!
Chopper's here! Time to
For Mickey!
You can do it. I know when I went to the Ren Fair, they had they had like some, I don't know if it was German or British food. It was like, it was something in mash, bangers and mash.
That's British.
It wasn't bad.
Bill! She left Bill!
I guess me and Bill will die together. Oh, that's Irish.
She left
They
Bill
tasted good,
right there
but-
in front of the helicopter.
They're still wailing on him.
Yeah! He's still alive down there. Bangers and mash is not Irish. What are you on about?
Bill, no.
Hold on, I'm looking this shit up.
All right. In memory of me and Bill.
Traditional British dish of sausages and mashed potatoes.
Oh, great! I'm on the board with 2 deaths.
Yeah, right, bitch.
Pain pills. I used the only adrenaline.
I don't think I even saw any the entire time.
60 melee kills. Fuck yeah.
Very nice.
5 boomers. Fuck yeah. Chargers. Bill is fucking rinsing up.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
guess who survived and who didn't?
Oh my gosh, you had me by 300 on infected.
Bill took the most damage. Look at that, 17% accuracy.
Yay! Headshots 3%.
Hey, 3% ain't bad. I only had, what, 5?
Yeah.
What time is it? I should take a nap. I should take a nap.
Yep.
I got a nap.
Yep.
I gotta go class. Alright, let's see. Who we raiding to?
I mean, I could keep streaming this.
You gonna go stream?
I need to stay awake.
Okay. Get your stuff pulled up so I can end mine.
Yeah. And because of stuff tomorrow, I need to distract myself.
Reunited and it feels so good.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to try the desserts. Next time I will do shows and desserts more. That's nice. I didn't get to see any shows. Kind of sucked. All right. I'm ready.
Count.
Don't you give the count?
I don't care. I was letting you do it.
5, 4, 3, 2,